Well, the weather map is showing what should be imminent rain just west of us. A good dark green patch coming toward us. And I came out here on the deck to look at it, at the sky anyway, and I got a whiff of rain. That's a very distinct aroma. Dandelions have gone to seed. One singleton right down in there somewhere. Flowers, that one seems to be coming back after a couple of days of looking pretty feeble. And this one is looking feeble and not looking hopeful. Although down in there, there's a bud. Oh, I felt a raindrop on my wrist. And that one looks like it's gonna grab a hold of the soil, and the roots are performing. These leaves look good. And I'm really proud of this tree again. Watching it flourish last summer. Grow tall, tall, tall. It began last summer about half the height that it is now. And I've been watering. That poor little guy. That was the one that was pushed over by the plow. The tops are toast. I can trim those off later. But very early on in April, I began to see tiny buds down low like in here. Ah, there's hope. Yeah. Little raindrops beginning to fill the air. I can feel them in my bald patch. I'm not sure what this is, but I think it's chicory, my pride and joy. Another one right there. And there's more mixed in all around through here. Those are those wonderful cornflower blue flowers. Delicate, dainty. Game camera is jinxed. Ooh. We had a frog on the edge of the grass there, and it hopped, got Insley's attention, and I told her to leave it. She did. First frog I've seen up here anywhere in the yard for 3 years, 4 years. Good. Still in place. We got it turned off. Memory card brought back to the house to delete 490 pictures that it took while it was laying on the ground last time. She just ate that breakfast 2 minutes ago. Literally. Got into the entryway. What the hell? And then she did it again out here on the deck. Promptly ate that up. That sharp line between green plants and dead plants is because the power company came out and sprayed to kill the vegetation on the neighbor's property. They do that every 5 years. Get rid of trees that will grow up and interfere with the power lines. And this is the second year now that they've given me, us landowners, property owners, the option to option out of spraying in favor of mowing. And I do, and they do. They come in and mow. But it's always been a policy for the last 4 or 5 years that they do not spray or mow nut bushes or trees or things like the hazelnut brush, which I was showing you, because those never grow high enough to interfere with the power lines. So there's no reason to kill them off. So why did they arbitrarily, or I guess arbitrarily, come in and kill Dennis's hazelnut brush? Why didn't they leave it like they're supposed to? That's a fruit crop, quote unquote, for us and for animals, a food source. Hazelnut brush doesn't grow high enough to interfere or threaten power lines that are 50 feet at least in the air. That looked like a fox that just ran off the driveway into the woods. 100 feet ahead of me. Maybe it was the marten. We're in between rains. Oh, look at those candles. Wow. That's very encouraging. The little ones at the bottom are not doing much, but at least the ones at the top are showing off. So far we've had 0.2 of an inch of rain. We're taking a run down to Otter Pond to see if it looks any different. As far as mosquitoes go, I've seen maybe 4 or 5 this whole spring. I haven't gotten a single bite. The 4 or 5 I've seen have been hovering around my face unthreateningly. But we sure have the dragonflies. Man, that's encouraging to see. I wonder what eats dragonflies. Are they a food source? They have to be. The deer flies are here. Just overnight practically. And she knows it. And grasshopper season is very near. And there are a few of them around already. On my walk this morning, one bammed into my chest, reached for it, flew off. She'll be in heaven in a few days. Yum, 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 yum. Boom, pounce.
But unfortunately, the Loon